Oh, shit. Alright. Goodbye, Papa. Papa. Boy, come here. Give you a fat cat. I'm heavy. Alright. Alright. Do it. Oh! Hang on one sec here for me, y'all. I just realized I forgot to do something here. Hang on one moment. There we go. And let me get a pong pack. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, shit, man. Let's go with the afternoon. See what all there is to do. See if there is anything to do. Oh, shit. Hang on a second here. Let me grab my bong. Hold on here a second. My bong's right over here. I got the bong. We got our shit. Here we go. I had to pack up some, eh? I've been going since early this morning, so this. Oh, this is a much good dessert bowl. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Shit. Of course, Sal. Come on now. There's shit to be done, shit to be done. Just a matter of, well, getting that shit done. Shit, how are we, brother? Fine, man. I'm just looking around for a couple of things here. Trying to see where I put my screen at. So I would love to if I could find it, do some sifting right now. Yeah. But I can't find my shit, so I think I just might be token. Hell yeah. How are we, brother? Let me change this water up real quick, huh? That's fucking nasty water. Fucking nasty water. There we go. Dump that shit out. 1 second, brother. Now we packed up a bolski. Let me see here. 1 second. Gotta wash up my sink a little bit because that shit kind of fucking reeks. 1 sec, brother. Yeah, more of those ports taking a bowl here with you. There we go. I just had to clear out the rest of the shit that was in my blog. Oh, it was nasty, man. I think I've been needing to clean for a little bit now. Get the right level of water in there. There we go. Sorry about that. Holy shit. Yeah, man. I was going to take a hit out of that thing, but then I realized just how fucked the water is. Oh, man. Got some trucks cleaning that shit now. So, the hit that we're about to be taking, it's going to hit us nice. Nice, hopefully, yeah. Let me see here, and I'll get one packed down. I just got to clean out my bowl piece here. Charred up from the last bowl I smoked. Hell yeah. How we smoked today, Sal, brother? Shit. I've been just getting some of this Mac 1 here. 1 second for me. It would seem that more shit in the way of the bowl. Oh my god, there is. Hang on a moment. No wonder it's not freaking hitting. No wonder it's not hitting. I got freaking gunked up shit and where the bowl hole would be. God. Alright, let's see if that works a lot better. Holy shit, man. Day. Ooh. That was some Toasty crumble. Right on, brother. Toasty is a good one. I haven't had some of that in a while. It's been a bit. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Toasty does good shit. Definitely been a little bit for me since I've had some of it. I think last time I had some, the guy down here was selling up shit. Just got a license for his shop. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Right on. I gotta see here what's on the agenda for this one. Start me off with a nice coffee here real quick. Iced coffee. And then I believe I got some Mac 1 sitting in front of my face. I do. There we go. Here's some of the Mac 1. Don't have a lot of focus there. Come on now. Got us some Mac 1 and... Oh, hang on a moment. Just a moment here. Straighten up the charger. We got us some Mac 1 and we got us some... Let me see here. Gelato 41. Which I'm going to put some of the Gelato 41 with this. Hell yeah. 1 second, brother. Hell yeah. Shit, feels good to be doing an early afternoon sesh. I haven't done one like this in a while. Sleep schedule's been too fucked up. Oh, shit, man. Granted, I am kind of sick still, so I still like to take some rest, but it feels good to be up and around this time of the day. Hell yeah. Right on. Hang on 1 second here and I'll have this bowl ready with you, brother. There we go. There's some Mac 1. And where's my Gelato 41? Grab some of that real quick here, too. Hell yeah. Smear some of that into a pot of a mook here. And then I'll be ready. I'll be choking down. Right on. There we go. There's that ground up. I'm gonna get it packed up. Cheers, cheers, brother. Hell yeah. Cheers, cheers. Oh, oh, oh. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit. Uh, oh, wow. Fucking, I'm cleaning my bong out, man. Oh, holy wow. Oh. Oh, holy shit. Wow. Ooh. That's what a good old change of the bong water will do. Holy shit, man. Pardon me if I'm recouping off that one for a minute. Holy shit, yeah. Holy shit. Dude, that was beautiful. See, I just went over and cleaned my piece this morning. Early this morning. Wow. That'll go down nice with the morning coffee. Holy shit, dude. But speaking of which, hang on a minute. I'll take y'all over there with me. We're going to prep up the morning coffee some. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some good bong hits. Some dabs. Oh, some ice mocha to get things started. Oh, shit, dude. Wishing y'all a good afternoon, yeah? Wishing y'all a very good afternoon. Oh, shit. There we go. Got us the coffee. I'll boot it up. Still racking my brain on these ideas that I was working on last night. No, fuck that. Early yesterday afternoon. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. So now, how do I stop? Trying to see if we can get ourselves further in it, yeah? Oh, fuck yeah. Let me find a place to put y'all here. Favorable spot for the charger and the phone. Put y'all on the side view here. Right on, there we go. Shit, dude. Alright, we got everything set up. We got a small little edible stash right here on the desk in case we get, bored during until the time of the next hit. We got fucking work set up ahead of us. We got a thing of coffee. Ah, yeah, dude. Here we go. Let me see here. Here's hoping today all my written studies. Now, all that shit is all compiled up into here. And I'm working on putting it all into this book. Yeah. So here's hoping we can get some progress done with that today. As well as written, sketched out work. Hell yeah, man. Let me see here. Let me clear off the desk. Wow. Fucking weed knocked us right in the schnoz, man. Holy shit. Turn up the brightness a little bit on here. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm also going to need this to be over here on its side. Hang on a minute, y'all. Last minute setting up to do. Alright, set that up cozy. Give me the rest of the ice out of here before it melts. Put it to use. Hang on 1 second for me. Oh, just setting up here. Setting up, going along with the vibe of the afternoon. Oh, shit. I'm running on more than 12 hours here with little sleep, so I should be kicking in rest at some point in the afternoon, but we're still going. Now, hell yeah. Hang on a minute here. Grab my utensils. Let me see here. Where was I working on? Different mythological creatures, starting off with. Alright, hang on here. Let me grab my remotes. I'm gonna need those. My remotes. Go to the home screen. Put that up. Alright. Now, let's see here. What can we work on? Excuse me. Oh, man. I'm overall just trying to find something to do during feeling like shit like this. Here's hoping I succeed with this, yeah? Hey. That's not what I wanted. Hang on a minute. Wait for shit to load up here. Really? Come on now. Sorry, y'all. Guess that waiting for shit to load up there. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Yeah, I'm having a bit of some issues here with my networking. Let me see if this will work. Okay, yep, that'll work. Never mind. Looks like I'm using the mini browser. Right on. So, I'm still working on some Kentaro pieces. Everybody's heard me talk about him during my Irazumi studies. Some Kentaro pieces, as well as trying to study different techniques here. These different artists have different ways of formatting the broad strokes, but the broad strokes are still there. So let's see what I can learn off them. Hell yeah, man. For everybody who's chilling out with me during the afternoon, I appreciate it, man. It's that I'm usually not up at this time. So, oh, hang on. Yeah. Sorry, Sal, how long you been sitting back there?
For 5 hours, man. I've been there since yesterday. You forgot about me.
What bullshit?
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I was
What's
inside the bong
wrong?
water, man.
Oh god! Oh, ewy. That
It's yeah.
I had to dump that out though.
Yeah. Every
That
time you look at your bong water, try to remember and picture a petri dish. Okay,
oh
that thing will collect a bunch of microbes and bad things that'll go inside your lungs, making you sick. So that should make it a super habit for you to just clean it all the time.
I mean, uh,
Knowing that is half
talking
the
to
battle.
talking to somebody who by habit used to smoke fiberglass.
Yeah, but still, you're healthy now, though. Trying at least. You weren't back then. You are now.
By a miracle shot, but yes, sir.
I had to dress myself up in Johnny Bong hair to come up here, so I can connect to
Oh,
your frequencies. You don't see my Johnny Bong hair?
you know what? I'd rather think you rock it will. Okay,
No.
I just decided to knock this shit up in my head and call it morning. Is it? No, it's afternoon now. It's not morning anymore. Oh shit! Yeah,
Fuck,
sir.
that is not 6 afternoon over there, is it? You guys are on crack time, dude. It is literally like 10:52 a.m. where I'm at right now in Southern California.
So it's 2 o'clock here.
You said 6 fucking p.m. I think or something like that. I was like, what? You're not in
Oh god,
Australia.
I was way fucking off.
You know our Australian friends and like our friends from like Tasmania and New Zealand, they live in the
Oh
future, bro.
yeah.
They live in the future. Ask them what time is it and what day it is, and they literally live like a day ahead of mostly everyone else, dude.
What?
Yeah, ask them. It's the way the sun fucking goes around the world and shit. They're like
Why?
12 or 16 hours ahead of us.
Why?
Yeah, while the sun's on this side, making us all nice and sunny, it is like it's dark and completely like everyone's asleep on the other side. That's why.
What the fuck?
It makes you wonder about the whole flat Earth thing and all the shit
It
that people
does.
want to confuse your mind about. I don't like talking about shit I can't fucking prove, but I'll make fun of it because they're conspiracies
Right?
basically. But I will tell people off the bat like I can't prove this is a conspiracy, so don't take it with a grain of salt. Basically, I don't
I
want to
feel that,
let people
brother.
think I'm programming them. You know,
At this point, I see that as people will believe what they may when it comes that far.
that's what we believe that they think, but people will say like he has the devil in him and bullshit like that, and
Oh,
create
believe me,
excuses for their own
I'm a
beliefs.
Christian and I won't even go that far on people.
Right. It's
Yeah,
just a
man.
lot
We'll
of
just
people
change the
won't.
statement.
Yeah, a lot of people won't hold accountability for their own actions when it comes down to it.
Well,
You know
shit,
what I
if we
mean?
want to get anywhere from it, if we want to get anywhere finding out anything, it all starts with there. Even
My
Discovery
my
has
cats are fighting.
accountability.
Look at this. They get all angry and they want to. Yeah. I'm putting you guys on blast. Walk away.
Walk away.
Right. I got two. What do you call it? They're half Siamese, half tuxedo kitties. They're
Oh,
they're crazy. They talk and they do a bunch of weird shit. One of them talk.
see,
One of them talks like a raccoon. The other one talks like a normal cat. But
fuck.
yeah, it has raccoon skills. It'll come up to me going
What?
like like making raccoon noises, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're my raccoon kitty. I'll just call you
Oh,
raccoon.
exorcism?
I don't know. It's just raccoon. I think
Oh,
its past life was raccoon. Maybe I don't know.
oh, that fucker is Sabrina the Teenage Witch's cat right there.
You think? You think it's like
I,
Sabrina's? It's gonna start talking to me and shit like that.
Maybe.
Right? Does that cat ever grow up? The cat was a human at one point. Didn't it get cursed by a
I
witch and
think
just turn into
so.
a cat? Yeah. That's usually what happens to like all fucking assholes. I'm an asshole, so
Like
I might get turned into something. Fuck.
something similar that happened to Fiona and Shrek.
No, all the stories out there. If you think about them, like there's the dude that turns into a crow. There's a dude that turns into a toad, a frog. You
Now
name
the
it.
crow I always thought was out of vengeance.
Well, it was I forgot what the name of that Disney movie is. It's the one with Angelina Jolie where she has the horns and shit. And her
Oh, Maleficent?
yeah, remember that she had that dude that she turned into a crow to fucking watch after the young blonde girl in the movie.
Whoa.
Remember? So he was a good guy. You know, he was
Oh,
basically that
shit.
girl's father, basically in crow form. You know what I mean? Looking out for her all that whole time. You know?
I got you.
Yeah. And then if you look at Thor, Thor has the myth or the legends of basically all the crows and the ravens go back to Thor or to
Oh,
Odin
and
basically
Megan.
and whisper in his ear and tell him everything that's happened in the planet. So like crows and
Siri and
ravens
Megan.
are messengers from Odin. Yeah, if you want to go there. So like you can't look at them as bad things and bad Odins and you
Oh,
know
no. Of
there's
course
legends.
not.
There's legends in every. But a lot of legends have some pretty evil behind them. You know what I mean? There's that whole Odin story where there's the Thor's daughter, and then they were like basically demons to, and they killed basically everything in a planet just to call it their own, basically. And it had to
Or
come
like,
back and bite them. That's kind of like what's going on right now on the planet.
or like
You look
how
at
it
what's
even
going on in
starts with her to
Palestine.
begin with.
Look what's going on in Palestine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
That same
Yeah.
thing that's happened in Palestine is happening in America, but people are not really awake to that yet. I don't want it to happen
Yeah.
yet because then it's the end of us. People are going to go against each other and stuff like that. But it's the same thing. People use the in God's name to come to another country and call it their own and destroy the native people and push them out and call them immigrants. It's the same thing's happening now. So I just think it's wild.
Oh, I agree,
I'm
brother.
a hybrid. Well,
Believe
I'm a
me.
hybrid, so I could talk about both sides without feeling weird about it because it's half my heritage of being native and an asshole. I guess I don't know. So I always tell people
Man,
that, like, hey, I don't want to trigger anyone. I'm actually too on my birth certificate. I'm actually classified as a white person. That trips people out right there.
I mean, shit, brother.
Really think
You
about
know,
that. It's I'm legally a white person and on paper.
it's your heritage.
Well, no, my family are from Spain. Spain are European.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
you.
Spanish is actually European. That trips people out when you tell them that too. The word Mexican is actually just Spanish and indigenous people that were blend in. If you look at all Mexican people, they have over 70% indigenous blood in them. Oh, can you imagine if they actually revolted and said, "This is our land. Get the fuck out of here"? It would be a
Oh
horrible
god.
fucking genocide on both sides.
Oh
But
god.
I
Yeah.
thought about that. I don't know. I'm trying to be a comedian about it, but
I don't fucking blame you.
you know what I mean. I
God,
want to
I
do
don't
stand up.
blame you.
I want to do stand up for that reason. Just go up and start talking about shit that's uncomfortable, but make it comfortable. You know,
That's the thing, brother. You gotta have an attitude of somebody has to talk about it. Why give a fuck?
the icebreaker, right?
You know? A lot of time people don't really know how to pull that off, I guess, unless they're up in the community, up as a comedian and actually made an art form of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a lot of conspiracies about everything that's going on in America.
Well, you got somewhere the mindset to start, thinking about it creatively.
Well, we're not breeding anymore, they say. I don't know
Oh,
what
fuck.
that's all about. Like, yeah, we're not having that many babies. And if we're not having that many babies in America, how do we expect to keep the machine running, so to say, for America? And so we hire immigrants to go and do all the shit that we're supposed to be doing. And then we have a huge epidemic of like people on drugs on the streets, homeless and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
those people normally would be the people that would do all the work that the educated people wouldn't want to do. Basically, what the immigrants are doing now, and
Right.
that's causing a void in the economy, I think, and helping fellow Americans. You know what I mean? So I could see that
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons right there of just like we're not picking it up. Basically, I think we're getting to the point where we're privileged Americans because we're on drugs and on mental issues and stuff like that. You know, we're not all there. We have to
Oh,
go
like
through like
fucking
a
Nirvana,
cocoon
bro.
stage. I think that's what it is. I think America's going through a cocoon stage of like drugs, mental issues, and just finding themselves, and then going from there. You know what I mean? We're
I'm
all
not
getting
gonna blame
manipulated
that.
in
Yeah.
all we're getting manipulated in all angles to be like, no, be a part of this, be a part of this, instead of just being a part of what themselves are about. I don't know. I'm just
I
thinking
can
out of the
agree
bubble,
with that.
right? And then I don't know. You got a lot of lost people too that are lost in other people's judgments, but are they lost? You know, the people who dress up as foxes, identify as anything but a human.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, I don't know.
That has to be spoken for, you know?
You know what it is? I think like this whole woke movement or whatever you want to call it
Right.
makes everyone realize that there's other people all around you trying to
Oh,
come
yeah.
up on everything because everyone was in their own world at one point. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it opens people up, you know? And to some people might find that uncomfortable.
Oh,
But
it's big
regardless,
uncomfortable. Like right now, there's elections and politics going, and that's usually a trigger for people that never want to talk about that shit, right? But they never ever think about it that there's a red and blue team that are Freemasons that people are fighting over, and each side are the Freemasons. So you kind of get tricked into a football team that is the same fucking team, and you're
yeah.
literally fighting for each of your team to win and stuff like that. And then one team is you're supposed to be choosing the less of either evil, they say. I
Oh,
voted independent, but because I kind of see both sides like, fuck, man, when are we gonna work together? It's kind of like
bingo.
one side wins and then the other side gets to
Bingo.
suffer for 4 years, and yet we're all
Bingo.
American and stuff. So someone's grandma, auntie, uncle, brother, daughter, son, whatever family member that's opposed to your beliefs will suffer for the next 4 years and stuff. That's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
It is.
We're already fucked up on all angles. Everyone's hurting. Everyone's suffering. Let's just fucking
Oh,
get our shit together so we can fucking pick on each other later. I feel.
gonna say everybody's so focused on, trying to find like the reason in this and that and the fucking
No, it's a
goal.
business.
Well,
It's a business. That's why. I don't know if you've
what if
seen the
it?
people who on the political sides in the very end of the whole political events,
Mhm.
they have those rally events where all the multi-billion-dollar businesses will go and be like, "Here you go. I'm going to put my fair share, so you go and get that vote, and just remember to scratch your back when it comes to me asking for favors and blah blah blah." So you get people from behind the scenes who are like multi-billionaires who are kind of running the show in America, and they're using the president or some politician as a smokescreen to America, saying like he's the one running the shots, but it's actually a multitude of groups who kind of put their fair share of money to make sure they get their back scratched in the end of the you know during the
Yeah.
run, basically. I mean, look into that. Like that's just how it is. It's just
Oh
how it
no, I
is.
agree. But then
Yeah.
again, all I'm saying is how it should be. I guess is we
Well,
should be actually helping each other towards goals. And
Well,
whereas
we were
there's all
tricked
this
into thinking
fucking
a
divide
president
this
is
and
there for
divide
the
that.
yeah, think about it. We were tricked into thinking a president's there for the people. It's more there for the commerce of people, meaning it's there for the money that the people make and stuff like that. Everyone is considered commerce and stuff.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
really think about
you
that.
know,
You know what I mean? It's
I
business.
agree.
It's business. You know what I mean? So
Well,
a lot of
yeah,
people are mad that like we got a business guy up there actually doing business for America. I think that we do need business in America. I don't give a fuck about people's beliefs and attitudes about it. As long as we get our shit done and everyone's helping everyone, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
you
Let
know,
everyone have their opinions later to fucking pick on each other about. Right now we're just hurting
I couldn't
on
agree
all ends.
more. I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Oh
So
yeah, sir.
I hope things go great. And I'm kind of hoping for the best because we had that sleepy Biden guy there that was doing nothing basically. I don't know what he did basically. It's kind of like we lost 4 years. Did you know what he did? I mean, politically and economically, there's probably something he did. I'm not
I
that
couldn't
smart
tell you.
looking into that. Yeah, I couldn't tell you either. That's what I'm saying. Like the average person will go like,
All right.
what did he do? A
I
business
think both
person
of
will
us
tell you.
agree. I mean, I think both people agree, both on Democrat and Republican sides, that he didn't do shit. I think that's truly one of the areas where we come
I
together and
I
agree
voted
is what
independent.
even happened.
I voted independent, and I think he didn't do shit.
You know, uh, 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 maybe it's gonna take differences like that. I guess let's say to unite people.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. If there's someone out there that's basically helping all of America, no matter how fucked up they are, because
Right,
we have rights. Even if you're fucked up, you still have rights.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Set aside the opinions, but opinions are what get the votes and all that. So we're kind of fucked on all that. We're going by the wrong way of voting for people in office. I think.
Right.
Yeah, we're going by like this person believes in whatever it is that I'm going to trigger and get the talking point from. That's what it's all about. Instead of, hey, you know what, this person actually wants to help all of America upgrade fucking money, medical, and make sure we get people off the streets and help all the addicts, and then make a plan for homeless people to be mentally established to get back in a trusted system, because the system is not trustworthy.
Right. No,
It's
it's
against
fucking
that.
not.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I think,
dude.
yeah.
You're
I
looking
think we
at
have to
somebody
reboot the
where
system. I think that's what it is. Reboot the
well, you're looking
system.
at somebody who, if it's not from my medical rep sheet through all the years that I've been alive and all that standing for it, I'd immediately be, you know what? You are wacky beyond repair. You're fucking going here. And you know what? I made a pact with myself since day one. I mean, since I was young enough to even barely correlate this type of shit. The second I get put there, with no holds barred, I will rip somebody's head off with my bare hands. I don't want to go to that type of person.
We kind of been programmed in duality, though. That's why it always has to be one or the other, a good guy or a bad guy, or a
Well,
debate, basically.
my thing is, there's nothing in those places that allow people to heal, so why work on healing? Surely where you have nothing left to lose, and that's surely where somebody becomes fucking scary. Take away
Yeah.
all chance of hope. Oh, yeah. So, I will say it, the one thing that's kept me on the straight and narrow is being honest about all my symptoms, at least, no matter how psychotic they get. You know, of course, there's that, wonder with the very world that we're in today. Well, what kind of world is it going to turn into as I get older?
The
when
world was
I'm,
designed that way. The way we live. I mean, we got 50 states that live completely different than each other one, but they're still called America. Really think about that. We're so divided that we divided each other in multidimensional ways. You know what I mean?
it's
We
still
divide
somehow called
ourselves
the
in a
United States.
country, states, cities, neighborhoods, cultures, race. It just keeps getting it's multidimensional
Oh, I
if you really
agree.
want to go there.
I agree.
There's a
It by
lot.
no means
There's a
is
lot.
helping the problem. It's only
And then
fueling one.
there's a lot of triggered people too. There's a lot of people that don't forget the past and what happened and not look at like what's going on today. Because I like to bring up a lot of shit that happened in the past and it just fucking scares people. They're like, oh fuck, I don't want to talk about that. So
You know, what if? Well, they say the thing about the past is some people haven't fully analyzed it, even though they might think they have. So what if that's part of it? You know, we bring up part of that past and they're reanalyzing it again, even though they might not want to admit it. You know, I've been that way a lot, having to reevaluate my own opinions.
hmm.
It's a scary place to be, but hey, taking that jump and doing it is, well, shit, that's taking accountability for us being us.
It's a trigger. No one wants to ever talk about this. It's like I came here to smoke weed or drink alcohol or do anything but talk about the stuff I'm trying to push my mind away. That's the kind of shit it is. And I agree.
See,
I agree.
now the example you used, though, Sal, is refreshing because usually people want to do that, but with subjects like that are just ear waste. At least I feel like to my time, like, oh, what's the latest this with so and so? Like, dude, if that's what's gonna fill my time, other than the fact that I could be doing something, then I don't know how to say it politely. You know.
You're right.
But you know, people would much rather call that person a dick when they're really just misunderstood. Yeah, man. I can get overstimulated easy, and when I do, I lose all fucking track of what the fuck I'm doing. But when I'm not that guy, yeah, you know, I'm alright.
Well,
I smoke.
the majority of people like to put everyone in a category instead of just uh, assume what's going on with the individual without asking. I guess
Oh shit, bro. The second I say 14 brain surgery, people are spinning their head wondering what to think.
they stop. I think they stop fucking thinking whatever's going on in their head when you tell them. They're like, "Oh, this motherfucker's been through some shit."
14 brain surgeries plus still have the one-size cyst in my brainstem. Yeah, you know, my
A cyst
brain's
is
a fine
basically
fucking
like
thing.
almost a tumor, almost a cancer, so it's not there. That's good.
Yeah, if it ruptures, it can have the same effect as cancer.
Yeah.
You know, I get used to that day by day, but very rarely do. You know, is it like this is the situation while everybody's yucking it up? This is the timer I'm on. And just like something psychedelic, every time I've gotten used to the flow of that, or let's say forgotten about, you know, this, it wakes me right the fuck back up with a scare, with a medical scare. Just had one not too long ago. Thought I was gonna have to go back to the fucking hospital again. Of course, it was out of my own stupidity this time, Sal. I've really taken a break off of drinking. With my neurological problems, it doesn't mix.
Mm.
My surgeons have been telling me that for a while. It's just, you know, past a certain point, they'll tell you, you know, you're not changing. We can't do anything more than put you in a straitjacket and put you somewhere, and you don't want that to happen. So it's interesting, brother. It's interesting. Made me kind of look back and reevaluate some things. Like, do I really see that as that much of an enjoyment where that's at risk now? Going so fucking manic that I'm pacing in circles talking to myself.
Like Beavis
Oh
when he eats too
man,
much sugar. That's what I'm
yeah,
picturing. I picture like
yeah.
you ate too much sugar and you're just like blah, 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 blah.
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, like Beavis on too much sugar. Picture that
Yeah.
realistically.
Where he turns into cornholio.
You
Do you
just
need
pacing
TP?
circles. I mean,
You don't need TP. You need dabs and weed.
oh, bro, see, that's the thing. Trying to come down from a manic stumble like that, you go through a lot of dabs and weed.
Yeah, We should make a cartoon idea. Sounds fucked up, but I'm gonna make a
I can go
cartoon
put it like
that's like
that.
a manic episode of you, but you are Beavis. And you need dabs and weed to calm
Yeah,
you down,
man.
and you don't turn into anyone though. Like Beavis turns into Cornholio. You don't really have like an alter ego where you're just like, I am the great Johnny Bong. You are already Johnny Bong.
Yeah, see, my shit's not that blatant. I'll get in my fucking head and realize that, you know what? Not a goddamn thing can defeat me unless it impales me through the chest. Anything less can't do shit. So, I think I talked to you about this a while back, Sal. It's kind of like that
Yeah.
power trip.
Oh yeah.
But learn to
We
keep
went
that
we
power
went
trip
deep
at
in the weird
bay.
conversations. Mm.
Yeah. Having kind of like that mental, like psychological fucking power trip, but you're like, you know what? I'm not going to affect anybody with this. I had this going on, but I'm not going to fuck with anybody with it.
Oh, you just reminded me. I don't know how you did, but uh, one of your friends, I think we insulted her, and she doesn't come around and talk to us anymore. I think it was my fault though. I kind of said a
Like,
bunch of mean shit. And I think I made her cry, and she got a boyfriend and disappeared. Never came back
Alicia,
and talked to us. Yeah, we call her Butters, but yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, what happened?
I don't know what I said. I was high, and I think I was drunk one day. We were talking about random shit. She said
What
she got
happened?
online on some weird, goofy online site, and she met a random person again. And she told us all the stories in the past about her being stalked and being creeped out with a bunch of weirdos. So I
You
went
know,
negative, full on negative mode about it. Like, why are you gonna go on those stupid sites and meet fucking people that are just gonna fucking hurt you? And I was just being an asshole, and like I just said a bunch of mean shit. She got all fucking, she took it to heart, and then she ended up uh, uh, actually still going out with this guy here, and she's doing great. You know what I mean? Whatever. I think she thinks we weren't her friends anymore because we told her the truth. I think that's
you
what it
know,
was. No, that's not the truth. No, that's not so. Because if we weren't assholes all the time, people telling the truth are assholes. She's gonna have to realize this. Not everyone's gonna sit there and just bite their lip and suck it up for you, and that's your friend and stuff.
I'm not
No,
going
your
to
real
disagree
friends are
with
gonna be
that.
honest and tell you the truth, even if it hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people. Yeah.
Well, yeah, brother. See,
Oh, I made
uh,
fun of her or 4 or 6 lesbian moms. I got pretty fucked up.
yeah, when I was with her, that was kind of a hard thing for me to handle, and yeah.
Well, I was there in detail about it. Like you're getting advice from like 6 lesbians who don't not like men, so that's the reason why you're single. And I was saying some hurtful shit. No, don't get me wrong, but it was fucking blunt. Like someone should have told her, like, hey, where are you getting all this advice from that's making you single all the time and getting wrong, getting you hurt all the time. And then, I did
I
say
didn't
something
want.
about her book. She had a whole bag full of like the most ancestral novels about like having sex with your brother and your cousins and shit like
No,
that. Yeah, these were like she had over like 30 of them in a big bag and stuff like that. And she brought them up all the time and started reading them to us, and it got weird, bro. It got really weird, and so that's where the conversations went. Yeah. Here,
even as long
hold on
as
one
I've
second.
known her, I didn't know that.
I gotta tell my brother-in-law something. I'll be right back. It'll
Yeah,
only take me a second. He just asked
yeah.
if he can eat some taquitos. I'm like, dude, eat those taquitos. Let me
Fuck
do it
yeah.
on if it's on a text, so if it boots me off, I'll just jump back on. Hold on.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I'm still here. Cool.
I can't believe that though. It's a shock to me. I mean, not that everything you told me in the beginning, I knew all that, and it kind of drifted away between me and her.
Yeah,
Um,
there we go.
I get that those four mothers didn't really like me, so and I didn't really know how to go about that. And in the end, it kind of creates its own story. I just got a lot of irons in
No,
the fire already.
she belongs on a talk show, and that's another thing that I probably insult her on though, because it's the truth. There ain't nobody out there that has her life. She's basically been adopted, and she got adopted by like I think what it first started with 2 lesbian moms, and then those lesbian moms I think broke up, and then they got in other
Oh,
relationships, and so they multiplied into 4 lesbian moms, and then she has another original mom, so that's 5 lesbian
Oh,
moms, and I think there's another one in the mix. That's why I say 6. So she has an influence of these like 6 alpha females who are lesbian that are giving her advice all the time about men that don't like men, basically. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest about that.
they didn't. How do I say? Out of anybody that she was with, I would. Well, here's the shocker. She told me that out of anybody that she was with, they really came to me the most respectful when it cut things off.
Yeah.
Um, so I take that as whatever credit, but yeah.
She freaked
Um,
out every time I got to the sexual part. She's a virgin too, so she's like what, a 20 or 30-year-old virgin. So it's just the plot just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? There's a lot
yeah.
on there. I told her she should sell her likeness to a talk show so the world can acknowledge and help her with this situation because she's a one of a kind. She literally, there's no one out there that's in her situation. Really think about that, bro. She's adopted. She has like what, 6 moms. They're lesbian and other, and she's been in the most horrible relationships. Yeah, like she has a lot on her fucking plate. She met someone finally. Good for her, but she was definitely a talk show and a half, bro. Really think about that, dude.
Oh, I
When
know.
I opened my mouth, I kind of told her my 2 cents, and it was just like, whoa, no one's ever talked to me like that before.
Oh, that's why, Sal, brother. Out of, let's say, people that I might have introduced to so and so,
Yeah.
even, you know, even through all that, I've realized that, you know what? Even these people, these connections that are now made, I might have changed the fate in those sometime or a little bit, or I might not have. Life will be what it is. At the end of the day, those threads are either going to find back together or they're going to thread off separate ways.
Oh, I got really personal about her enticing people with food too. I was like, you're like that granny who just wants to make food for people who are hungry, and then you hook, line, sinker, and you got them. Which is true, right? She'll just make something delicious and go, that looks so good, and then for a stoner, you're just your mouth is like watering and stuff. Like that looks
Kind
so
of,
good because she can fucking cook. You know what I mean? She can
I
cook for
kind
someone
of,
who's self-taught cooker, dude. She can cook a lot, I guess.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
oh
right? There are
yeah,
people out there with moms and dads and grandmas that can't cook as good as her. I guess. I'll give her props. You know
oh
what I mean?
fuck
Her
yeah.
flowers.
See, I uh, I get pretty good cooking when I'm at in life now.
You know, were you attracted to the cooking or her? I looked at
Um,
her as a friend, by the way. I was never attracted or anything like that, bro. I'm just being honest. Like she's
I
like a
think
good friend
it's
to me that she's been on a panel for like what, a couple of years now, I think, right? So
yeah. I
yeah,
think
so I would look at her as a friend, but I'm an asshole too, so I could say some stupid shit every now and then.
oh, in the end, that's kind of why, kind of part of that with her was because it was more best understood that we're friends. And once again, that understanding, I kind of had a conversation with her parent figures there about all of it and was like, you know what? I respect you guys. You guys are coming to me about this. And I'm going to honor your wishes about this. Not only do am I going to honor them, but I agree with them. Like, yeah, you guys got to figure some shit out. I don't want to be in the way of that, and I'm not trying to be in the way of that. So let me go on my merry way.
Fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, And we actually
Right.
kind of metaphorically kind of shook hands over that.
Me and Bung Holeo laugh all the time because the way we met her is that I, she she came on the panel, I think, with you. She was
Yep.
dropping chicken off to her brother or something like that, and she
Hmm.
got chicken grease in her butt crack, and she used fucking cornstarch in it, and she started talking about how she uses cornstarch as deodorant and everything else, and it got weird. The conversation got weird, and that's how she stuck around because we were just like, we ended up calling her the butter. Oh, it was butter. It was melted butter on that chicken. It was melted butter, went all over her. She's cornstarch.
So there are rare times when I take a step back and wonder who I really introduced people to. And sir, that was one of the times I took a step back and wondered who could I really introduce these people to.
It was that day. She earned her nickname. Butters. Literally, it was that day. She got her name, Butters. She was
Oh,
Alicia before that. She still is, but you know, on that channel, she's known as Butters.
oh my goodness.
She gave herself that name and everything, dude. It wasn't like we gave it to her. She's like, I'm gonna be known as Butters. We're like, okay, you're
Well,
Butters.
how dare you? How dare you, sir?
So
Oh, you
I
know
got
what?
I got 2 more weeks, bro, to harvest.
Oh, fuck yeah.
My weed's looking amazing. I got Gorilla Glue, the original glue, and Lumpy's cut. Oh, the original glue cut. That's the famous Gorilla Glue #4 cut, and then
Yeah.
I got the Lumpy's cut of yeah, I forgot.
I, I was gonna say, if I remember Gorilla Glue correctly, isn't there like a #2 and a #3, which I don't know directly about those two?
It's #4. It's #4 that I have. It's a specific cut of Gorilla Glue. It has a red
Yeah.
stripe line on the what do you call it? On the stem. Sometimes you'll get like a genetic like mutation on a couple of the leaves. It's a very specific, when people talk about Gorilla Glue, they're literally talking about this specific pheno of Gorilla Glue. Like that you can get seeds and grow multitudes of different phenotypes of Gorilla Glue, but it's not Gorilla Glue that the world is talking about. When the world talks about Gorilla Glue, they're specifically talking about that specific little pheno that I have. When you
I
see
mean,
pictures of it,
yeah.
I'll show you if you want. Like
I mean, shit, I had a strain from Chapala, Mexico that did this thing where whenever you'd flower it out, it would turn like purple and red.
this is
But then,
the original glue.
that's a beefy plant.
This is as tall as me. This is a 6-foot plant.
Holy shit. But
And
that's
then
gonna be fun to chop down.
I know here on this side, I got one just as tall. That's the apple fritters, Lumpy's cut.
Yo! So, Lumpy's apple fritter. I tried that, and it's pretty good. There's a guy down
Yeah,
here who had it for a while.
this is it right here. Lumpy's.
Dude, I thought that tasted very much like a caramelized apple something for the terpenes.
Yeah, it's really, really yummy. I love it.
Oh, man.
And then look, I got Chiquita bananas growing down here. These are my Chiquita bananas.
Oh, shit. Right on, brother.
I
That's
got some.
one that's a thing I don't know too much on.
I got ginger growing right here too. They're starting to pop out with the ginger
Right on.
and dragon fruit on this side. I got a whole little where I got smoking and this all medicine, but smoking and food.
Hey, fuck yeah.
And then on this side, on the other side of the door, #1, I got another greenhouse full of psychedelic cactus and clones.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, you want to check them out?
Hey, grow tent brother. Cheers to you. Oh. So I forgot, brother. Do you do the Williamsies?
Look at this. This is a Williamsy right here.
Yeah.
There's a bigger one
Beautiful.
right here about the flower.
Grow tent brother. Cheers to you. These are beautiful, brother.
And then I got Capiosas Williams eyes here, where they multiply and turn into a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And then I got more cannabis up here. And then I got some ultra rare Williams eyes that are mutated that I call they're my own specific ones that I call Pepe the Frog. Look at it. It's a rare phenotype that looks like Pepe the Frog head right there, but it's pupping on the top of a crested peyote on there. Isn't that cool? That's one of a kind right there.
Yeah.
And then I got a grafted one that I made right here.
Holy shit. That is badass.
And then I took a Williams eye seedling and I put it inside this prickly pear. So that little hole that's right there where my finger is, I have a little seedling in there. Isn't that cool? That I stuck inside that cactus.
That's badass.
But I got a bunch of them, man. I don't know if you can look around in there. Got a few more of them. I got a bunch of seedlings that I made just recently of little peyote seedlings. They
I
take a long time from seed, but on a
I
graft
was
they
gonna
grow really
say
fast.
a while ago, like a fucking while ago, I remember you talking about like you were doing some Frankenstein with some different cactuses, and it
Look
looks
at
like
that.
this is the
Yeah.
fruit of that result.
That's a Frankenstein right there, dude. Look, that's a peyote right there. It doesn't even look like a peyote, but that's a weird mutated one.
I'm guessing these have been going for a while, brother.
I got these are the indoor ones that I eventually put in my backyard. I have
Oh,
I have like 6 greenhouses and a lot where I have a bunch more cactuses. But these are just the stuff that I get ready to plant outside.
well, shit, I'm just adding up time here. If it goes by when last you mentioned them to me, and then they got this far since then.
Dude, you gotta see this. I have a what do you call it? A terrarium right here in front of me. This is my little station here where I smoke. But
Yeah.
uh, right here I got the see. It says 70 degrees, 36 humidity. We open up this aquarium. It's on the window too. Like, but inside this window terrarium, I got a bunch of psychedelic cactuses growing.
Fuck yeah! It's a fucking trippy desert in there.
Right? There's
Holy
peyotes,
shit!
San Pedros, Burgesses, little other seedlings, grafts,
I love the
weird
way you got
rocks with
landscape in
like,
there.
yeah, it totally made it to where like it's like it takes care of itself too. I put a little computer fan on top, a little light here, powered by this is all powered by solar, and it's in the window, so it gets all the sun from the outside. It's pretty cool.
Just a little bit of thought. If you ever want to get the whole full ecosystem thing going, get some sustainable geckos and give them a mealworm diet to get like the composting in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Get some
Yeah,
geckos. I'll get some house geckos and put them in there.
yeah.
Some
If you needed
Mediterranean
to.
house geckos, maybe, because I don't have enough room for any like a leopard
No,
or any
no.
of those other ones. Yeah, that's
Uh,
big enough for a house gecko setup.
Hell yeah. Add a little something extra to the ecosystem.
That'd be cool. No, I don't have any bugs or anything in there, so I'll probably do that. I have what do you call it in there? Psychedelic psilocybin growing in there. So eventually the mushrooms will pop up every now and then in there. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I haven't had psilocybin in forever. I miss it.
Yeah, right now it's in its what do you call it? Mycose form, where it's in its mycelium form in the soil. Eventually the mycelium will sporulate, and that's what mushrooms
You'll see a bunch of them start to sprout up from the webbing, yeah?
are.
Oh,
I
man.
I make my own nutrients. I got I do Korean natural farming where I make ferments. Like I make a kale ferment that has. If you research what all the nutritional value of kale, kale has everything a human or a plant needs to survive. So if you list down
Well,
all the stuff a plant needs, like magnesium, calcium, potassium, nitrogen, all these sorts of uh, 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 supplemental nutrients, they're all in the kale. Everything's in the kale. So I make a ferment out of it, and I made a year-long ferment recently, and I turned it into rock candy, basically. Because how I make my ferments is I get the same amount of weight of kale and then the same amount of weight of brown sugar. I mix it together, and then it creates this osmotic pressure where it sucks out all the nutrients and liquid
well,
out of the kale and just makes it liquid. And then I separate the liquid from the whole bunch, and I put it in a big ass pickle jar, and I just let it. I put a paper towel lid on there and let it date it and let it sit there for a while till I need it 10 mil or 2 mils per gallon when I feed it to my plants. But if I let it sit there for like a year, it turns into a rock candy granule nutrient that I can have for a long time. And
oh, all the sugars must come out and then solidify.
right? Yeah, it solidifies and turns into rock candy, and all the microbes and the kale nutrient gets embedded into the rock candy crystals, and it can survive for forever basically,
Fucking,
and it lives off the sugar. So the cultures
I don't
of
feel like
everything
candy.
will just Yeah, and then the nutrients itself will live forever too. So you got the microbes in there that are eating the nutrients from the kale and then shitting it out, making it water soluble for the plants. It's a whole cycle basically. That's what it is. I'm basically, in a nutshell, I harvest hobbit microbes that eat and drink the ferments that I make, and they shit and piss them out, making them water soluble for the roots and plants to eat. That's it in a nutshell.
What the shit?
Yeah. So they're just hobbit microbes that are inside the ferments that I make that eat and shit it out and make it water soluble for the plants to grow healthy and strong. That's it. That's what the microbes are in plants. They're there to break everything down and make it water soluble for the plants and the roots. Damn, that's a super bong load. Do you guys hear that?
Oh. Oh.
That bong might be too powerful for you, man. You almost passed out the last time you smoked out of it. I watched before I hopped on here. You were, whoa, whoa. See? You might need like a bong this size. That's the same is what you have. I got a bong your size, and it takes me a while to get to that level of bongage.
See, usually after a hit like that, my lungs are recouping for a while.
We were all waiting for that, right? He was trying to hold that in too. We knew it was going to come out.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Hang on a second for me, yeah? Just a second.
What up, Grow Tent? Cheers.
1 second.
You're going to go spit out that loogie. He needs some milk. Yeah, my plants got too big for my tent. I just took the tent out. Best fucking thing I ever did in my life. I kept the frame on there so I can have something that the scrog could hold on to. You know what I mean? That's it.
Holy shit.
I'm not going to use that tent anymore. I'm going to use it for bench.
Yeah, it kicked me in the dick.
I turned my whole closet room into a flower room.
Oh.
My flower room is pretty fucking huge now. I could put like a 9-foot plant probably indoor in there. That's pretty cool.
Shit.
My plants are a little bit under 6 foot, so they're like 5'9". The tent that I had it in right there, you can see right here, like the tent that I had it in was a 6-foot tent, and I took the tent out, but I saved the framing on there. And it's just shy of being on top of that tent that would have been there. I got a cool tube set up, so I gotta.
Right on, brother.
75 degrees, 31% humidity. Happy, it said.
Right on. Looks fucking good in there.
Look at how I have the exhaust. I just have a fan going straight into the carbon filter.
Right on.
Going through the cool tube, and then up the attic. So this is all going up to the attic. That's why there's no smells or like a continuous circulation.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to get something like that going for up here.
I have to have it like that. everyone in the house that I live in does not smoke weed. So I have to
Oh
make it to
shit!
where I have to literally make it to where nobody smells weed. And
Holy fuck, dude!
I found that way. I'm showing you the way. That's exactly how you do it.
Holy fuck!
Yeah. So can you imagine that living in a house where no one else? It's just you that smokes weed.
Um, um, that'd be interesting.
Right? You have to do what you got to do to make sure that like you hide your smells. And I'm
What if
smelly.
you? What if you're just like, look, it's the weed's not that bad. You want some?
No, trust me. I went full on hippie, and you can only go full on hippie to people who are against it.
Oh god! Oh
Right?
god!
They look at it as like like heroin, basically.
Oh
I
my
ain't gonna win
god!
those conversations.
Oh my goodness! See, yeah, no, I don't know how to get through to those people.
So it's out of sight, out of mind. That's the game I play. That's how you do it. Out of sight, out of mind. You know, just like what? You know,
Oh
locally, I don't
god!
even tell. Yeah, locally in my area, I don't tell people that I grow. I'm just like, I know somebody. I can hit someone up in maybe 30 minutes. They'll call back and we can get some herb. Little did they know it's me. Yeah.
That is
Because
fucking awesome, dude.
well, if I let them know that, I get a knock on my door all the time, going, "Bro, can I get $5 worth of weed?" I get that.
Oh,
I get it all the time.
see,
And it's and then when people do that, dude, I don't like selling weed. I just give them it to them, be like, here, bro. And I think they know that. They just come and bug me at that point. So
you know,
yeah,
yeah, that when it becomes frustrating.
they get to the point where being nice, you get used, and I don't like being used anymore. So I don't like putting myself out there. I can put
Fucking
myself out
blame
there on
you.
the internet because I'm on the internet. Most of my friends live thousands of miles away or
I don't
hundreds.
fucking blame you.
Yeah. So I keep to myself, man.
You
I'm
know,
old anyway too. I think I'm probably twice as old as you.
yes, sir.
I'm 44.
See, you don't look it
But
though,
I'm
bro.
a time traveler. That's why, bro. What I do what my trick is I actually I smoke a lot of cannabis, dude. And in doing so, the uh the aging process kind of slows down. That and I eat monatomic gold. So the monatomic gold and the cannabis, we called it cannabis back then. But
Um,
yeah, the monatomic gold and the cannabis, and mixed with uh, frankincense and myrrh and honey, and with the
that's
kale too.
working for you.
And then there's more ingredients if you want me to get into it. We got you put
Okay.
turmeric. There's turmeric in there, and then you would have ginger, more ginger. This is ginger powder, but I got fresh ginger at all times. And then I got cinnamon. Lots of cinnamon. You need to throw that cinnamon in there. These random things I put in my teas every single day to make me immune to every. I don't get sick anymore. I don't age as much anymore. I'm just saying, like these are the things normally that like our grandmas gave us, and the secret ingredients for us not to get sick all the time. Remember to get the ginger, the turmeric, and the
Yeah.
honey, and mix it up well and drink it and you won't get sick. But if you drink that every day, daily, you will just upgrade. I'm
Oh
telling you,
shit, yeah.
you'll just
I
upgrade.
used to be on a diet like that.
Well, I drink tea. This is my teacup. Isn't this crazy?
Right on.
You see how big it is? It's a hundred and something. I
Yeah.
think it's 64 times 64.
What the shit, bro?
Yeah, it's a huge ass drink. But I that's a daily drink for me of tea. Basically, I drink black tea, so I make black tea and then I
Good
cool it
God.
right away. I cool it right away. I boil it, make black tea, and then I boil it to or put ice in there till it's super cold, and then I make sweet tea, like country time sweet tea. Like if you're in the South where you drink your sweet tea with lemon or lime with a lot of sugar, tastes really good. But then I mix those ingredients with it that I showed you: the turmeric, the cinnamon, the ginger. Um,
Mm.
That, and then I'll have to add a whole lime or a whole lemon in there too. Sometimes two of them, and that's it right there. Drinking that
Okay.
every single day kind of really helps my immunities and my metabolism to just
Huh.
fucking. When someone tells you they have a high metabolism, it just means they shit a lot. I'm being dead serious about that. They're like, "Oh, I got a high metabolism." Tell them, "Oh, that means you shit a lot, then, huh?" They're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, that's where it all goes. It doesn't stay in your body. People with a low metabolism means that all the food that they eat gets stuck in their body, and then like it turns into fat. And someone with a high metabolism gets the nutrients from whatever they eat, and they shit out the rest.
Well, yeah, it's got to go somewhere.
Exactly, exactly. So when you tell people that, like, "Oh, you just shit a lot," they look at you weird, like, that's weird to say." I'm like, "Is it? It's actually science."
Yeah, but then again, how much do those people study their own body?
They don't. That's what I'm saying. They just eat and shit it out. That
See,
was my point. That was my point of saying that. You shit it out so much you don't even notice that you just fucking shit out whatever you're eating.
I fucking, oh god, I found that when I didn't fucking keep track of that shit, I got sick.
Well, that's because you were probably eating fucked up shit. That's why.
Oh yeah, I had a horrible diet.
Yeah, we all do. As a stoner, dude, we all have horrible diets. Look at the medibles that are out there, dude. 99% of them are not healthy for you.
Yeah.
They're enough to give you diabetes in the first fucking medible treat.
Oh my
That's
god, dude, for real. Bunch of bullshit in them.
right. They'll kill you just as much as they'll help you. I've never gotten that. That never made sense to me.
Probably one of the only times I'll say this, but that's where I start to, see it defeats the purpose. If I was going to take something that harmful, I would just resort to drinking again.
Dude, you know what
you
you
know?
should invest in? A Levo oil machine. Those things are fucking awesome. They cost around $200, but if you can find a way for someone to invest that for you, dude, look it up, dude. It's just look up the video that they have demonstrations on YouTube. It's basically like a coffee machine, right? And it has this little compartment. You break up your weed, you put it in this like stainless steel mesh screen that's inside it. That's all you do. You press a button to press start, and it'll do the process of taking all the THC and putting it in whatever oil, say olive oil, you put in there, and it'll infuse it because it's an infused machine. Whatever you make, and it makes other products too. It can make butter for you. It can make obviously it makes the infused oils, and then it pours them into the containers ready to go. I mean, it does everything for you. You don't have to do anything but press a button and then clean everything out later.
What?
Yeah, dude, that's something I could see you fucking with and going, yeah, look what I made. I made my own crazy fucking Johnny Bung oil.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You
Shit.
you can make tinctures, all the tinctures you can possibly think of, like the Rick Simpson oils and shit. That's how you can make them easily with this Levo oils. Just look it up, man. It's literally the top of the line creme de la creme of advanced what do you call it? Infused machines, because it's an infuser basically.
I'll be looking into this.
Yeah, you always have material where you're fucking with shit like that anyway. So
Yeah.
that's like right on your alley, dude. Like, I was like, oh fuck,
Oh,
dude.
hell yeah, brother.
I mean, I can find it right now and I can share it. And no, I can't. I'm not a. What do you call it? I don't want to be either. Uh, I was gonna share. I was gonna share the link in the chat, but I'm not a moderator.
Yeah. You don't want the moderator FAQ to pop up for you?
No, I don't. I don't want that
Mm,
responsibility. Even though
yeah.
if I did see someone fucking with your time in the chat, I would fucking save you.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. If it boots me off, I'll jump back on.
All right, brother. Hang on, I can check my water for myself. Done. Now,
That's crazy. I got a call saying that there's a mouse in the air conditioning duct.
oh God.
Right? It's dead though. It's a little baby, like little tiny mouses. We got tiny mouses here, so I get these little. I would tell you exactly what I get. I get these little things here. I don't touch them. I get these little tong thingies, and I
Like
grab it. And,
field
yeah.
I've heard of field trees before.
Right. But it looks like I got a jet, man, and take dead mouses out of the fucking air conditioning duct, which is disgusting.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're dealing with a mouse problem because of the fires. The
Oh
fires are
god.
gone, but like all the fires made all like the rodents and everything come like in the
Yeah.
neighborhoods.
See, that's what was happening in my field a while back on the farmstead I was living on. The fucking people starting to get their fields, and all the mice just came out of there like a motherfucker.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna jet. I'm gonna be in the chat.
Hell yeah, brother. Very good to see you this morning, Sam.
Cheers. Cheers, chat.
Good to be a plug to you, brother.
I will be back in Chatlands.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take over there a second myself here. Just wanted to get some coffee steeping. Here. Tap on that. Bring my coffee over here real quick. Oh. No, I very much appreciate you coming up, Sal, brother. Once again, I'm just rocking out the morning. Oh, still some things here to do in the papers. Still, I feel some companies ahead morning, you mean this afternoon. Goodness. That's good to show how fucked up on time I am, yeah? What's up, everybody? Had to make myself a little bit of coffee here. Had to check up on some things. I'll be taking another bong hit here soon. Let me just look at something here real quick. Because I'm also looking at my pages here. And see what to do for them. Hang on here, let me pack up a bong hit. Let me see first if I have some ice in my freezer. 1 second, yeah? I did have some ice in my freezer, right on. I need that for some iced coffee this morning. No, I just had to grab this real quick. My coffee booted up here. Hell yeah. Appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. Hanging out. There we go. Got us some ice. Get some coffee. Oh god, we don't have many minutes of that left. Give me some coffee. Right on. Hang on 1 second for me, yeah? Get some creamer. And we got the morning coffee put now. Yeah, I never stocked up for a long time. Definitely fucked up for a little bit of time. Oh, shit. I'm gonna take that out. Get this ready. Here we go, man. I got my shit. Pack up a bong ski here with y'all. I'll be seeing where things are going here. Oh. Holy shit, dude. I had to hydrate up some. Yeah, dude. Here we go. Oh, hang on. Let me plug my device in. I wonder why it's at low brightness this whole time. Plug that in. Put down. Get my paper switched out here because that one got kind of fucked up. Alright. Hang on here. I'm gonna be diving into a little bit more desk work. Oh, shit, dude. Let's see here. What else are we working on? I got some more of the Kintara stuff coming up. Excuse me. I got more alignment on body features. Here we go. I do appreciate the company throughout the afternoon, man. Been nice. Just working the pads here. Let's see. This going. I think I finally starting to learn the broad strokes of these types of art forms. Neatened out fine lines. Learning mastering with curvature. You see here. There we go. Can show what I got going here soon. But I'm working on kind of finiting some designs right now. Keep working on my slate hand. Let me see here. Oh.